Okay, what's happening, man? It's Woods, and I'm here to do a breakdown of the COT, of how I do the COT report. I've been actually needing to do this for some time, so I'm going to do a full breakdown of how I do the COT report from two different aspects. Looking at it here now, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the links to the sites that we're going to be using. The first report that we're going to be using is the Commitment of Trader Charts, COT. Now, you can go look at that chart at the bar chart web address that I have on the screen here, barchart.com/futures commitment of traders. Now, this link will take you directly to the report. Directly to it, you know what I'm saying? So no confusion or anything. The second report that we're actually going to look at is the Traders in Financial Futures reports. This is giving a glimpse of what the institutions are holding on their positions and how they're hedging their bets. So we're actually going to go ahead and pull up these sites and look at this report. Now, if you see how I do my report, I'm actually doing it in Excel, and I easily put what we're looking at is the last Monday and the Monday before that. Now, seeing that tonight it's 1 a.m. where I'm at right now. I'm in Texas, and it's 1 a.m. and it's a new Monday. And it's actually September 13th. What we're looking at is the Monday and the Monday before that. So we're looking at August the 30th and September the 6th. So the 2 Mondays before that on the reports when we're doing it, right? So if you actually see on the Excel that I have here, you'll see where I've done a breakdown of what we have on each week for August 30th on that Monday, and what the report shown on September 6th as well. Now, you're actually going to subtract the Monday from 3 weeks prior from the Monday from last week, and you're going to get the difference in that number. And whatever that COT bias is, your bias is going to be the complete opposite to what that is. Now, sometimes you'll actually have a change that is less than 1,000 points in difference, and I take that to be neutral myself. So I say that pair is not going to have too much going on this week, and then when you have more than 1,000 points in change, then I say that pair actually has a bias. Now, this week, I'm not sure what's going on with CAD, but you'll see as I pull it up in just a moment, CAD didn't have any numbers in the area that we were looking at this week, so I actually left that area blank. Now, when you're looking at it here, you'll actually go to the first one that I go to, that I pay attention to, is gold. Now, if I'm looking at gold, I'm going to look at the August 30th and September 6th, right? So when I'm looking at August 30th and September 6th, on August 30th, I'm actually going to look at the COTLCC on the screen there, and you see negative 240512.0. So on that, I'm making note that gold for August 30th is negative 240512, right? So, and then September 6th, I'm going to move my mouse over just a bit, and you'll see that I actually see that gold is negative 235808 on that C blank, 235808, right? So I'm making note of that on my Excel sheet, and I'm doing the difference of the two to see a bias, right? So I'm going to go down each one, and as you scroll down here, you'll see more assets that you could choose from here. The next one that I'm going to go to is dollar, right? And I'm going to make note of the dollar actually showing negative 26183 on the 30th, and on September 6th I see that it says negative 27064, and I'm going to subtract the difference in between those two, right? And I'm going to go down each pair until I see that. Now, as I come up to the Canadian dollar this week, this is how we actually have it here. So one moment, and I'm going to actually update that. Now, as you can see, I actually updated CAD and updated the numbers there. It had negative 4102 and on the 30th, and negative 6081 on the 6th, and got that difference. And my bias for CAD is now down for the week on this report, based off of this report. Now, so it's like a glitch in the matrix. Like sometimes you click on them and some of the numbers are missing, and you kind of have to refresh the page and get it to show the numbers that you're actually looking for. Now, you do that to every single pair, right? And you get your bias. And I also actually look at the T note, the 10-year T note. The 10-year T note is in correlation with the dollar. So whatever the T note says, it actually adds bias to what my dollar is saying, and then the dollar kind of moves the market. Every other pair kind of moves against the dollar. So I use that to kind of make my judgments and put confluence together. Now, looking at all those different pairs, I look at gold, dollar, British pound, CAD, JPY, Swiss franc, the euro, odd, and I do tend to look at the Mexican peso from time to time, New Zealand dollar, and the 10-year T note. Now, once I get all those numbers together, I move on to the next report. The next report that we go to is the Traders and Financial Futures. There's that web address up on the screen again if you want to pause and take that down. Now, the next one that we go to is going to look like this, right? This automatically updates every week. You know, so they update it between Friday night and Sunday morning, and the report pulls up like this, right? So you're looking at what positions the institutions are showing. So if you look at the Canadian dollar, right, and we're looking at the dealer intermediary positions, and the asset manager institutional positions. On the dealer intermediary positions, it's going to be opposite of what it shows on the longs and shorts. On the asset side, it's going to be what it actually shows on the long and short position side. Now, if you're looking at the dealer side on Canadian dollar, you have 30,872 positions on long and 68,398 shorts. Now, that means you have more shorts than you do long. But when you're looking at the dealer side, it's opposite of what they're holding. So that means on this side, you'd actually be long, not short, even though you have more shorts than long. So you'd be long, not short on this side. On this side, on the asset side, it's going to be actually what it shows. You have 40,782 longs and 24,778 shorts. Now, on this side, you're actually going to be long. So you're long on the dealer side because you have more shorts than longs. You're long on the asset side because you have more longs than shorts. Because on the dealer side, you're opposite. On the asset side, you're going to go with what they actually show. So if you see it here, so I'm going to bring that back just to explain it one more time. When you're looking at the dealer side, you're going to go opposite of what they show. The asset side, you're going to go with what they actually show. On the dealer side, they have more shorts than longs, so you're long on this side. On the asset side, they have more longs than shorts, so you're long on this side. Now, if you go to the next one, you'll go to the Swiss franc, and you see every pair that you're looking at is going to say whatever that pair is, and it's going to say Chicago exchange. So when you go to the next pair, the Swiss franc, you'll see it says Chicago exchange here. Now you're looking at the dealer side and the asset side. If you're looking at the dealer side, it's opposite. The asset side is you're going to go with what it actually says. Looking here, you'll see that there are much more longs than there are shorts. But on the dealer side, you're opposite. So you're going to be short on the dealer side for Swiss franc. And on the asset side, you have more shorts than you have longs. So you're going to actually be short on the asset side because you're going with what it actually is. So you're short on the dealer side, you're short on the asset side. Now, if you look on my report here, you'll see where I made these notes. And on the Swiss franc, I put short, short. Now, some pairs, you're going to have it where it actually shows where, let's go take a look at JPY. Now, with JPY, Japanese yen, is going to show that there are much more longs than there are shorts on the dealer side. So we're actually going to be short on the dealer side. But on the asset side, there's much more shorts than we have longs. So we're going to be short on the asset side. So we're long on the dealer side. We're long on the dealer side. Wait, on the Japanese yen. Did I make a mistake? I made a mistake. So on the dealer side, we're actually short. On the asset side, we're actually short as well. So let me update that. Yeah. So we're short on JPY. And you go to Euro, you'll see the same thing. So with the dealer, you're actually you have a lot more shorts than you have longs. So you're long on the dealer. On the asset side, you're actually long because it's what it actually says, long. So that just gives more indication that the euro is strong for this week. Now, sometimes the reports don't match up, but when they do match up, it's even more confluence. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't match up. This is just to add to your confluence. So you'll see, so what it says, it's only a possibility because anything can happen in the market, and news can happen and shift things a totally different direction. So like I said, here's the addresses for those different reports that you do, and I do those in Excel every week, and that helps to add to my confluence and bias on what's going to happen next. I hope this helps you out to so that you can take advantage of what's going on with the market and add it to your your weekly routine as you progress and become a more efficient trader as we grow and learn together. All right, I'm Woods, man, and I'm out. Y'all stay tuned.